welcome to the show. It's just me today, and this is the social and distancing show. As you can see, I'm doing some really hard work on my other computer, and I thought, oh,
No,
hey,
he wasn't. He was
Sandy.
playing Galaga. He was playing Galaga the whole time. That's what Joe does when he goes to work.
That's
He
what I go to
solitaires
do.
it.
You solitaires it up. How are you doing, Miss Sandy?
I am good. How about you?
I am good too. We have a lot of stuff to talk about,
We do.
which may not be, if you're not from the area, it might be a little bit out of context. But we're going to be
But
talking a lot about Texas Tech today, I think.
yes, we are. And
Yeah.
go hit the what? Hit the comment, the like, the subscribe.
Yep.
What else? And don't be angry. You know
Yeah.
what? You can be angry, but not at us.
Right. Yeah.
Because we
And
did
be
nothing to you.
yeah, and be sure to comment because all of that stuff kind of helps get the algorithm going, and so that way we can kind of see
It
what's going on out
satisfies
there.
the Pythagorean theorem gods.
Right. Exactly. It does. So I know that I wasn't here on Monday.
Where were you, little 2%?
Let me tell you.
Hi, Anita. She said bunch of gamers. What up,
Right.
Anita?
Exactly. So on Monday, I I play volleyball with a co-ed team. So we have a co-ed team and we play volleyball. And it was the end of the season, and they have at this particular league, it's a church league. They have a tournament, and well, we decided to keep winning, even with
Oh,
my
the
two
Lord
percent
was on
effort.
y'all's side.
I meant they decided to keep winning, not me. They decided to keep winning,
Because how
and
many, if
so
you had a choice, how many games would you have played?
I would have played like two. I would have been fine with just two games.
Okay.
I'm good with that. It's like I'm not trying to, you know,
I'm trying to one up
not
everybody.
trying to one up anybody. We're not getting a big cash prize. We're getting a T-shirt.
I like
But
t-shirts.
we won, so we kept moving up, so we kept moving up. So that was on Monday. So Monday we played, and so because we won, we had to play again yesterday.
Oh my, that's a lot of volleyball.
And yesterday, we kept winning. Just like, and my legs, let me tell you, my legs are telling me, it's like, who the hell do you think you are?
Joe's in a hover around today, in case y'all didn't
Right, exactly.
know.
You'll notice that I did not start this show standing up. And that's for a very good reason because I couldn't stand up if I wanted to. And then, so this week has been like super busy, and people are like, hey, why did you plan it this way? I did not plan it this way.
No,
I did not plan it this way. So,
listen
go
to
ahead.
this. Yes, Joe, you were MIA. Shame, shame. Guess you were on an ego trip. He's over here winning,
Right.
Joanne.
We're winning. And I wouldn't say it's my effort. It's definitely not my effort. So it's,
Oh, look at Chon. Hey, Chon, we missed you the other night. He said Mr. 0%.
yeah.
He was
But
0% on T-Suds, that's for dang sure.
you're right. Let me tell you though, people were my team because every now and then they were like, "Joe, you actually moved." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I was trying something."
That is funny. You
And
actually moved. Hey,
right,
vegetable, you
right,
moved.
and then they were like,
No offense to the vegetables.
and we had to play again last night, and so if we won, we were going to have to play. If we won,
Tonight.
we were going to be. If we lost, we are going to be out. So because we lost one of the games on Monday, so we were in the losers bracket. So we're having it's double elimination, and we're going to fight through the losers bracket. And so we won twice last night, and
Oh.
I was like, I was low key
Were you trying to throw the game?
trying to throw the game, but the ball never came my way.
And you said this was a church league? The Lord
This
knew.
is a
The
church league.
Lord knew.
And so we were getting some prayers answered that I just didn't want answered. It's one of those times when it was a rhetorical prayers, basically, what it was.
Like, Lord, why are you coming through today?
Right, exactly. So I was like, oh my gosh. So we have to play again on Thursday, tomorrow. And
How long is this tournament? This is
I
for the
don't know. It's
birds.
3-day tournament. And so if we win this game, we play Thursday night. We play two games on Thursday night. And if we win, let's say we get to the finals. If we win, we have to play them again because they have only 0 losses. and we'd have to beat them twice because it's double elimination.
That's just too much to keep up
It's,
with.
and the sad part is, so Thursday night is my usual city league volleyball, and we had to pray. Actually, we talked to the director and said, "Hey, we're going to be playing on this other league. Is there any way that we can reschedule?" So luckily, we were able to reschedule, and I really wanted to play that game because we're playing Balana's boyfriend. His team.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
spiking
so-
in his face.
Yeah, well, we were supposed we were going to get down and dirty.
So you're gonna. How much effort to beat the boyfriend? How much effort do we gotta put in
There's a
here?
lot of effort to beat the boyfriend.
Oh,
And so
oh.
he's got a pretty good team, and so our team is pretty good too, and it's going to be a good matchup. I think it's a good matchup.
When is this one?
So well now because we rescheduled it
Because
till
y'all are
January,
winning.
because we're winning, so we had to reschedule it to January.
January.
Yeah. So the season takes off weeks because of the holidays, so it's extended up until January. So.
Oh my.
Yeah, so you're invited to come. It's going to be a good one.
You
I
have to
think
text me and remind
maybe
me.
you know what I'll ask. I can FaceTime. I can go live with it on Facebook and see how many people want to watch it.
Okay, because if it snows, we ain't going nothing.
right, exactly.
Look at Tim. Hey, Tim says Joe's got game.
Sometimes I'm really good at this game though.
He's solitairing it up, Tim.
I'm
That's what
telling
he's
you.
doing.
And speaking of, so you know, I had volleyball. My legs are dying. Today I had 2 photo shoots, and I was like, no. And one of those was at the Texas Tech Stadium.
I
was
saw
in-
that tacular
I was-
picture.
I was in the Jones. I was
So
in the
cool.
Jones, people, on the 50-yard line, and I was taking pictures of families. It was like they were like little mini sessions, but of families, and they would change the jumbotron to whatever the family, because they're employees of Texas Tech.
Okay,
They
that's
would-
what I was
Yeah,
wondering.
they're employees
Okay.
of Texas Tech, and they would change the jumbotron to their special message or whatever on the jumbotron. So that was really cool. But to get down to it, there's a ramp.
Yes. Yes, because
So-
I've run up that ramp during the Carol of the Lights, so I know
Right.
that ramp.
Yeah, so I had to go down the ramp, which wasn't so bad.
Hey,
Hey,
CPJ.
I can go down the ramp. That's fine. But coming
Hiking.
back up the ramp, and I have a wagon that I carry all my equipment in. Luckily, one of the families had stayed a little later to let their kids play on the field. And so, as I was leaving, I was like huffing and puffing. There was no way I was going to. And luckily, the dad was able to. He was pushing while I was pulling. I would have to say I'm not going to be on the show tonight because I would still be there.
You'd still be trying to get up. Oh my god! And these, the band has to go up and down with their instruments.
Yeah, I don't understand how they do that. It's because it is brutal. I was like, next time I'm driving my car there. Here.
I know that's right, Jones.
I'm
I
just
don't care
gonna drive
what
it
your
right
rules are.
right, exactly. I'm just going to park my butt right there on the 50-yard line. The other cool thing, too, so we're there, and the families are scheduled to come in like every 30 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a family in front of my camera. The kicking team and the punting team comes
That is
onto
so
the field.
cool. I said, get out the way, family.
And, and they're kicking the balls while I'm like trying to take pictures. And like, we almost got hit 2 times.
Oh,
They had
my
people like shagging the balls, but you know, it's punting.
You'd have been a lot cooler if you would have got hit.
Right. So I wanted to share. You know, I took. Did I show you all that picture? Where did I send that picture?
You did send it to us in Messenger.
Did I send it to you in Messenger? Okay, my
Yes.
Messenger's trying to pop up here, so it's
Okay,
taking
cool.
a little bit of time. But I may actually just pull it up on my.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry.
Guess
yeah,
who's
yeah.
back?
Guess who's back?
Back
Yeah.
again.
This guy's back.
That's
Guess,
Holla.
guess who's back? Guess
Look, Joe
who's
is playing solitaire all by himself.
I get it.
Get it?
So. let me
Oh, I
show
get
the
it.
people-
I'm like, yeah, we know that, Jamie.
Yeah. So this was where I was at. It started at 2 o'clock.
That's a
I
beautiful
started
sight, dude.
at 2 o'clock today, and you could see I was set up on the 50-yard line. So while I was there, the guy that hired me to do this, he comes along and he says, "Hey, you know, do you need anything? Blah blah blah." And we started talking about football, and I was
You're like, I need a signature.
62 yards. I go, I can't even imagine that. And he goes, yeah. So we counted it out, and it is right here.
So freaking crazy.
Like, can you even see? I was like, I can't even see the
I would
the
need to be wearing
goalpost.
glasses.
I'm wearing them and I'm having a hard time.
Right, exactly. 62 yards. Let me zoom in on this.
And the
So-
significance of this is, guys, our kicker, Garibay, kicked the ball 62 yards to break a record for Texas Tech and
Wow.
win the game. Win the game.
Yeah. So what was even more cool is like while we were taking pictures, the punting team was there and the kicking team was there, and Garibay was right there behind us.
Yeah.
So cool.
Did
And
he
I
give you a
was
shout
like-
out? Did he
I
pat
was
you?
Did
like-
you take
I
a
was like-
picture of him?
I did not take a picture of
Did
him.
you
What's
take
wrong
a
with you?
selfie?
How does the photographer not get a photo of the famous guy?
Joe.
Yeah, and
What
I
the-
was like, dude, great kick on Saturday. And he's like, thanks, bro.
Joe says great kick.
It's like, yeah.
The photographer said great kick. That's something that the speech giver says. The
He'd have
photographer
been like,
gets a picture.
great iPhone, fool.
Right. Nope, he didn't say that. That's not
I
what
bet he
said.
did. I bet he wanted to kick you for saying great kick.
Yeah. No, Sandy, he did not want to kick me. but
Okay,
yeah.
Maybe
let's
he
talk
did.
about this for a second. So
Okay.
anytime that I utilize my phone to take a picture of this screen,
Uh-huh.
why does it show up black? Like it kind of spaces out. And does your camera do that?
What do you mean black?
Okay, so I have
I
a
think
picture.
your thumb's over the lens.
That too. That's quite the possibility. But
I
I'm
think
gonna
that
send
might be
you a
the issue, Sandy.
picture. No, you're the issue, Jamie. But-
I'm not going to deny that either.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you
Either.
this picture, and because see
I'll
right
bring it
there
up.
that looks perfect. But when I was at the game and taking the picture, the screens like flicker black, and
Oh, you
I'm gonna
texted
show
it
you.
to me.
Oh, my
Send
bad.
him-
No, I sent it to Messenger.
No, she sent me a messenger.
My messenger is all.
While you get that up,
Oh,
let me see. We
that's the
qualified for a bowl
screen.
because of that. It might be the toilet bowl, but we waited. We actually might be either in Phoenix or in Memphis. I'd really want us to go to Memphis because we'll go to Memphis, but if it's in Phoenix, we'll still go. But still, anyway, regardless.
I want to see if Joe can explain this or not.
Okay, let's bring it up. I can't. You have to bring it up because my messenger is not.
Oh,
working
okay.
Well.
Hold on.
I
Share
don't
screen.
know. I don't know what it's doing. It's crazy.
Boom.
Let's be acting a fool in the metaverse.
It is.
Okay,
That's good.
so you see that what I'm talking about
Yeah,
But
she's
on
talking
the
about
screen itself.
on the
Yes.
jumbotron.
On the
Okay.
Jumbotron.
So the way that the iPhone takes pictures is it takes several pictures and it's like the live photo.
Uh-huh.
So on the live photo, that screen is refreshing, and so
Uh-huh.
that's why it's catching that.
Okay,
So if you did, like, I'd have live photo turned off on mine. So
Okay.
That's why I don't get that.
oh, turn it off, poor people.
Right. I turn it off because I don't like for it. I was like, I just want the picture. And whenever I transfer it over to my computer, sometimes the live photo doesn't translate well, and so it's all that fun stuff. But
Okay, well, thank you for
That's what
explaining
that
that.
is,
I've always wondered why I can't get a good picture, and then I wondered how are you gonna do it, Joe?
Which is why sometimes if you guys ever wonder, like when you take a video or a picture of your computer screen and
Let's
you're
go,
like
CPJ.
with the video, you always see the lines flowing up and down the
yes,
screen.
Yeah.
yep.
It's the same. It's the exact same principle. It's
Yeah,
just
because there's a refresh rate. That screen is refreshing, and because you're taking video, it's capturing those spots.
The refreshing.
So funny enough,
Interesting.
though, if your camera follows on that free, so you know, like whenever you turn the signal light on, and sometimes it matches up with the car in front of you or whatever, and then it gets off track. Your phone can do the same thing. So if your refresh rate is at a different rate than what the monitor is, at points, if you leave it on long enough, eventually you'll stop seeing that for just
and then
a bit.
it'll start up again.
Yeah. Or if you take the video at the same refresh rate that the monitor's at, you won't see it either.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Nice.
Technology and
British.
photography intersected right there.
So yeah, I had a very interesting day. So it was lots of fun, and I'm still
That's fine.
sore.
Enough about you. I mean it.
I'm
Okay.
still sore.
I just played.
Well, I have to make up because I wasn't here on
You
Monday.
were,
so
yeah, you gotta tell us all where you were.
I have
What
to
happened?
make up for it. Yeah,
He
so
did already
I
explain
did
all
already,
of
but
that.
yeah. So, but
He wasn't in Alaska, was he?
But I can do it
Start
again.
over.
I'm not afraid to start all over.
Let's not. Let's not. Okay, let's not.
So, Sandy, how was your day?
Oh, we're still talking about days.
I had 2 days, so
How was
that's
my
fine.
day?
It was
I guess
pretty
it was good.
rough.
Nothing.
Rough.
Oh, I just had a lot of issues today that just kind of upset me.
Yeah.
Which takes us to grinding my gear. Not really. No, I'm trying to
Speaking
even
of.
think. Right. No, I was super productive on my lunch hour. So I had to go buy some shampoo. I had to go pick up a prescription. Did I tell you I went to the dermatologist yesterday?
Nuh-uh.
No.
I went to the
I didn't see your
dermatologist.
snap either. You didn't say
You
anything on
called
Snap.
me. You called me. And
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
hey, I'm at
right.
the
I called you
doctor's
like-
office. I'll call you back. And I never did. Anyway, so I'm calling you now.
Thanks
by the
for
way,
remembering.
Here's the call.
Yeah.
Here's the call.
So anyway, they give you a printout of what all they saw you for. And they kept asking me, like, is there anything else we need to see for? I'm like, nope, just 2 things that I came in here. Please help me. Thank you. That's it. And so they gave me a printout. And on this printout, they noted the 2 things that they saw me for. And they also saw me for freckles on my chest. I'm like, you didn't look at my chest. And 2, I don't even have freckles on my chest. I'm like,
They're like, yeah, we did.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
We
Oh,
didn't
by the
mean-
way, this
You
is
think they were
somebody
trying to
else's
slide
medical
an extra
record?
charge in there?
That's what I thought. Because when I had to pay that, I'm like, for that?
You paid for it? See, I was listening to something about there's a new show, something about Big Pharma, right? About the whole coding thing, whatever. And they're talking about how they were, cheating people and how they were trying to tell doctors, what words to say so they can get away with, things. Maybe that's what they were trying to do to you. Maybe
Well,
they were
I meant to
thinking
call
they could-
today. I meant
Okay,
to
good.
call, and I'm like,
Oh,
you better expunge that off of my, not expunge because I'm not a criminal, but take that off my
Close
record.
enough. Close enough. Close enough.
Hey, we just need to get rid of that, okay?
I object.
There you go.
Object.
Yeah, Sean, that's exactly
Next order
what
of
they
business.
saw. Dollar signs. But
Dollar
anyway, I
bills,
just thought
y'all.
that was kind of weird. Does that ever happen to
Dollar.
y'all?
I agree. So
And it wasn't herpes. I know y'all are thinking shit.
here's the thing. No one was thinking that, Sandy.
Okay,
That
was
escalated
okay?
quickly.
I really did. It was like we were talking and then
Like, oh my gosh.
Just in case people in the
Uh,
audience might be wondering why I was like a
Right, okay.
dermatologist.
Well, just so
no.
y'all know. Just so y'all know.
well, that's not what we were thinking. I've never seen that, but I have seen like when they detail the charges and they get to some minuscule stuff that you're kind of like, wait,
We
what is this
actually
clear
have a
thing?
viewer that
What?
is into medical coding and billing.
Yeah, who's that?
Wonder if she has any insight on that. I'm not going to say Anita's name out here. That would be
Oh, Anita's watching
that is
tonight.
an invasion of
that
privacy.
is an invasion of
Dandy.
her privacy.
I cannot believe that we would never do that to Anita like that.
Hi,
It's-
Anita.
Oh, look.
I'm so glad she's here. We're trying to say coder in the medical.
Hello, Anita.
we are very
She
protective.
opened that door.
We're very protective of our viewers.
Sandy, but did you die?
Did you?
Not yet.
Wait, to be continued.
Right. Wait till my chest freckles say otherwise.
I really want to hear the explanation on this chest freckles. Like, what in the world
Yeah,
were
you
they?
need to record this phone call and be like,
You're like, should I be afraid
by
though
the
now?
way, I'm recording this phone call because
Right.
I hear what y'all say at the beginning. It says may record. I'm going to record.
I'm going to. There's no confusion here. I'm setting that expectation right there so you know
Yeah.
where it's at, okay? Just
Yeah,
letting you know.
I'm going to record this.
Sean said,
Right.
not Sandy. Clearly, she's still here.
She has not passed away as of
She
yet.
has not.
Thank gosh. I tell you what though, I thought I was gonna pass out earlier because Sandy had put this message in our chat earlier, and I was like, "Who the bleep?" I was like, "What's going on here?" I said, "Don't, Sandy, don't think that, and don't feel that, and blah 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 blah."
So
and then,
I knew as soon as she sent it, I was like, this is not her. This is not Sandy. Because I'm like, Sandy would not have let that happen.
see, and that shows. I don't know if that shows how much
Hot
better you are, or
Lord.
just how much quicker I am to. Because I'm on that like with everyone. So even at work, guys, like my coworkers will play like, I'm gonna go to the 13th floor because the 13th floor is the only floor that has the window open, and I'll be like, you need to stop that right now. I'm like, look, you are, and they'll be like, And they'll be like,
They're
you know
like-
what? Thank freaking gosh for Jaime because he's always there to make sure we're okay. And I'm all like,
Here's
just
a
need to stop talking
disclaimer.
like that.
We have to read
What?
this disclaimer.
go for it.
We don't make up diagnosis. We can go to federal prison.
But there's a
No,
fine
but
line
Anita,
behind.
But
no, hold
you're
on. We
not
have to
making
explain
the-
this. Anita, it hadn't gotten to your status yet. Like this is
To your doorstep. It's not
this
in your
is the MA.
file.
This is the medical assistant typing these
Right.
things up for the doctor.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
you're not making it up, but they're just telling you what they put on the paper, right?
Mhm.
Right. Yes, you're not making the
Cindy.
diagnosis.
Cindy.
We appreciate you
Dude,
being late. Jamie was
Oh
late
my
too.
gosh,
I
guys.
love her makeup. On
Oh, right,
her
the half-
profile pic is so.
So
cool.
that was her Halloween picture this year. Then she has another one that she did from last year or either earlier this year. But they look phenomenal. I was like, man. Cool knees with Cindy though. So actually, Cindy, is it okay to say it right now, or do I gotta
It's
wait?
probably not.
Yeah,
Okay.
you might want to like take that offline.
Message her.
Cindy, just say yes if I can or
Hit
no
it,
if I can.
and then
Okay,
come back
anyway.
to it.
Right. How
All right.
dare you?
I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute with that. I'll
Good
be back. I don't want to
question
say
right
anything
here.
unless. Go ahead.
Anita, but would you if it was just county? 3 hots in a cot, Anita. 3 hots in a cot.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it looks like you have a yes.
She
Oh,
said
okay, cool.
yes.
So Cindy hit me up earlier today. I told her that I went into Cindy's podcast. She has a podcast,
Yes.
True Hauntings
Yes.
and Scary Stories on
That we have
Spotify.
not heard, so it's.
Right. Well, that's because
He
it
threw us
drops-
under the bus. Remember?
That's right.
I threw you under the UFO. It was on. So it's releasing Friday. So I got an early copy of it. I'm going to listen to it tonight or tomorrow, and I can't
You're
wait
like,
to listen.
oh,
to it.
you could take that part out.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing is.
Embellish.
So some of Cindy's other podcasts I've seen the link on, and I saw ours, and I was all like, "It's only an hour and so many minutes." I was like, "Okay, cool." And she was like, "Actually, it was it was a little bit longer than that, but I edited it down to there." I was all like, "You edited me down."
Oh, snap.
I didn't tell you that part though, Cindy, but I was
She-
like,
she chopped you up.
Edited me down.
Oh.
She chopped you
You know,
up
my
like
mama tried to edit me once.
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 Sandy
Anyway,
doesn't get
Cindy,
that.
I'm glad you edited. Hopefully, it was the part where he was throwing us under the bus.
I hope the rest of y'all out there got that. Okay, so
Yes, if you got
That
that,
was a-
reference, please put it
Throw it
in the comments. We want to
Please.
see who gets that reference.
It's not off of Ferris Bueller. Who cares? What if it's just Twitter jail, Anita?
Oh yeah. I know
Oh,
that.
someone got put in jail earlier this week, right? Watch what y'all say tonight.
What?
right?
Who?
Someone got put in Facebook jail on
She
Monday.
got a warning. She
got
a warning.
And you know what's funny is I usually catch that stuff, but when I read it on the show on Monday, I was all like, "Boop, nothing." Didn't think anything of it.
Didn't even dawn on me because you just don't think of things like that. It's the
No.
meta.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, read Lol's second.
He
there.
said, or if you just got to make a new Facebook. She said you only lost a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
a couple
I feel
of
better.
minutes. A couple of. That's
Johnny
a
Dangerous.
couple of
Yes,
minutes.
Timothy.
Thank you,
Sweet.
Tim Harlow. for
Oh,
You know,
coming
I
in
feel so.
clutch. He came in
Yeah,
clutch.
He sure did. I feel
That
so.
is awesome.
Whatever that feeling is when you feel
Look,
it.
Sean's like me, not me. I love our episode. Can't wait for it to come out.
Aw,
Wow,
I'm
that
so.
is too cool.
She says
is
that to all of
cool.
her people. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop, Sandy. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Okay, I'm just taking it for what it is. I'm
by the
okay with
way,
that.
I say that to everybody. So.
Joe does. He all of his quotes. I love this family.
Right. I always tell them, it's like, y'all did an
You're
amazing
beautiful
job.
family.
Great
Look,
job.
you know
I
what?
love
Honestly, what I'd like to do one day, and I'm not going to, but let me tell you. So this is how the mind of an analyst works, because that's the work I do sometimes is analyze. So I would go to Joe's all of
Who
his
we guessed?
photographs, and I would look at each of his photographs, and I'd figure out which families he would say certain words about to catch everyone's attention to that. I would put it on a graph and show. I would be able to show you all how many times he uses which words on which
He
days of the month and all
recycles
this.
his-
Yes, I could be like, here, he's actually recycling this
Dude,
phrase every.
I am terrible at that. I really do recycle those things. I'm like, amazing
Oh,
laughs,
snap.
amazing smiles, and I feel bad, but I'm just like, there's
You
not
see,
really.
you gotta call me, man.
I was
You
like,
just
I
be
gotta come
dude,
up with some different
can you just help me
superlatives
out,
to
you know?
explain these things, but
I'm gonna give you a
I will-
thesaurus for Christmas.
Oh, that's not too good.
Okay.
If they had it where they were like
Thesaurus.com.
sentences. Well, sometimes if it's there on your desk, you'll just grab it and it's easier just to
Oh, I
flip through the
found
page.
this on TikTok. There is a website where you can go and they will write things for you. You give them the
free?
subject for free. I was like, what in the world? Like, just
Give me an
if-
example.
So you're like, hey,
We'll talk about
I want my product is this and this and this, and I want to use these words. Boom, they'll come up with the spill for you.
And it's free?
I need to find it again. I need to find.
I need to
because
challenge
My product
this.
is
I'm
foot
curious.
fetish pictures for just OnlyFans.
Oh no,
That's
you
a good
didn't.
one. That's a good one, Sandy.
Lowell says, I'm nicknaming y'all 3J. All the display names have a J in it. Look at him analyzing our
Wow,
names.
he is analyzing us like crazy. Watch
That's
out now.
funny. Look
Walls.
at that.
You better
And he
back
doesn't even
up.
know he doesn't even know Joe's and I's backstory.
Look, and he's analyzing some more. I like Jamie's huge poster. I like Joe Solitaire, and I'm jealous that Sandy apparently makes a bed better than I do. And it's only messed up because the dogs were on it.
Oh my gosh, those
My
cute.
sheets
And
be
Laws,
mad.
you
crooked.
missed the beginning because there was something about this at the beginning. So
So you got to
No, thank you,
rewind.
Joe.
You got to flip the
rewind.
thing down and reverse it. Okay.
Cindy, I am so
I'm with you. I'm
Feet
so. I
are
think it's the
so
nastiest
gross.
thing. People. Ugh.
But,
But-
you can make so much
But
money.
you can make
I'm
money
not-
showing your
yes.
ugly feet to people. Oh
Cindy,
my God.
maybe you should paint your feet and then be like, you're
OF won't get a
anyway.
ban, just medical.
Let me
reasons.
rephrase that. People who are trying to make money to fulfill their dreams, maybe you just need to sell your feet.
Because sometimes we're not built for poles, but our
No.
feet,
Wait,
they,
what?
we're not. Some of us can't move on poles.
You're right.
I wish some people would take that to heart.
Oh my God, I'm gonna gag.
And Earl, I think when I see Toe Jam, I always think of Earl. Like, where's
Oh,
Earl?
my
We all
goodness.
forget him.
Lols, how
How
was
was
your
Lol's
birthday?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
tell
right.
us.
She said, hard to pass.
Right?
You say that, but everyone else who's looking is like, nope.
Hey,
Or
okay.
20.
If someone
Hard 20.
said, Cindy, if someone said, hey, $20 right here, let me just see your feet. Speaking of feet, this is a funny story.
We were already on a funny story.
No, different story. So
Okay,
last
okay.
night, we are starting June's puppy training. And so
Okay.
last night we went to class and we didn't take any puppies. This is basically going over the syllabus and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so they're telling us, what are crazy quirks about your dogs? We get to one person and this guy says, my dog barks at our feet. And then the trainer was like, your feet? And then he was like, specifically my wife's feet. So she was like, well, maybe they're ugly. She said, maybe your feet stink.
Oh my God.
Maybe you have hammer toes.
Have you seen that video where the cats smell the person's toes and
Oh,
they're just lazing around and they'll go and they'll be like,
Stop it. No, guys.
oh, it's so
y'all are
funny.
going to make me gag.
Speaking
Speaking
of
of gagging.
Go.
no, speaking of TikTok, there's a class action lawsuit against TikTok, and if you have used
For what?
or created any type of input on TikTok, you
Yes.
can file
Yes.
and hopefully if that settlement comes in, you'll get some money.
For
Now,
what?
here's the bonus: if you are like Mr. Pineapples and live in Illinois, you can get 6 times the money. So, like, if the payout's 10 cents, you're going to get 60 cents.
Paula. And and we're just going to go ahead and tell you right now, please respect his privacy when he gets his payout, please.
Right. Come on, slow it down now. Don't come out the woodwork saying that you need to borrow
Y'all
his
are
60 cents.
cousins all of a sudden.
How dare you? How dare
Pineapples
you?
has no cousins.
But so this is what's funny because TikTok has over 100 and I think it's like 200 million something users, and the settlements for $250 million. So it's like
some of us get negative checks. They're charging us to pay their
Right.
lawsuit.
So, Sandy, it has to do with the user data. They were doing something with the user data that they weren't proclaiming or saying.
I told y'all though. I
Shocked.
told y'all. Do you
Shocked.
remember that? You remember I told you last year
Doesn't
told
matter.
everyone.
So that's why I'm getting my 60 cents. Calm down.
I know that's
Oh wait,
right,
10
girl.
cents.
No,
You're getting the 60
I
cents.
know all of you. Yeah, I know all of you are going to be hung after the show on 10 cents, 60 cents for this thing. So,
Hey, all you gotta do is fill it out, and then one
You
day
do.
you'll get a
I did it
postcard
already.
check, and there you go. Did you do it for your whole family? Cause y'all.
I told them all. I was like, "Yeah, we're all filling this out just to see what happens." I for sure.
$2.40 coming to Pina household.
Watch out now. They're getting
How much is
That's
that?
going for the
So
bowling
they're gonna
alley
have
improvement.
yes, 2 bowling lanes in their bowling alley now.
Okay, let me catch up on some of these comments. Hold on.
Go for it. Go for it.
The nastiest is probably the tush, but feet are a close second.
Just straight up. Come on.
Also, I've been celebrating my birthday since Friday, basically, so it's been amazing. Good for you, lols. 28. It's a good one. Mini Sandy.
The dog?
My husband just said yes, but get the money up
Up
front.
front.
Yes, get the money up front.
Always
Don't.
You'll get it. Trust.
That's
Trust.
crazy.
TikTok is Marxist and evil. I mean, I do waste a lot of time. It is a time suck.
I'm not sure how it's Marxist, but I do get evil.
60%, that's like 85% of bus fare back in the day.
85%.
You know how many
don't do
cheeseburgers I could have got from Mickey D's back then?
Right? I don't do TikTok because of Jamie's warning when I heard it. So Jamie owes you 60 cents.
brother, that's what I'm talking about, man.
But it's anytime if you so lols, it doesn't matter because it's anything before October 21st or November 21st. Something 21st or something.
I thought it was September.
Yeah. Anyways,
September
if
30th,
you used it
2021.
before any of that time, you're still can be part of the settlement. So.
Class action settlement.
Class action.
When it
lawsuit.
actually goes. They were like, be patient though, because this is not done anytime right now. So,
I won 35
And I've
cents
done
one
that.
time.
Guys, I got like, I don't know, it was like 50 or 100 bucks from Facebook because Facebook had done in Illinois, they had did that.
Why are y'all so special?
Because Illinois is like huge on progressive type laws that protect the people and whatnot. And so anyway, they were doing face capturing data. Facebook did.
Oh.
And they did, they filed a lawsuit here in Illinois against them and won. And I put my little name on
Illinois
there.
be suing TikTok, Pop Tarts,
and winning.
Facebook.
And winning. And winning. Let's not forget that part, okay? So
I think I got like $1 something on AT&T one way back in the day. So that one.
I got 35 cents from Western Union.
I just won
I got
$4 off the
$5 on
last
it.
lotto. So I won. I'm rich.
I won 7 cents in Vegas.
all right, let me tell you. Can I tell you a pretty uplifting story? Is that okay?
Uplifting. That's what we need because all we've
All
been
right,
doing
guys.
is just
So let me tell you
trash.
why I
It's a
was late
trash.
today. Okay. So I was late and almost didn't come on. I wasn't feeling well, but I got this message. I got a text message from a buddy earlier. He said, "Hey, some of us from my old church are going out to eat at Buffalo Wild Wings tonight. Do you want to join?" And I was like, "Me?" And I was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like,
Were you like looking like this?
I was like, "Is this text did it fire to me, or is it someone behind me?"
They
And so I was
accidentally
like,
sent it, and then they felt obligated. Yeah, you.
"That's fine," because I was like, I was like, "For real?" And so I was like, "Yeah, I want to go." And so I was like, "Babe, can we, we got to figure everything out. We juggled it, did great, came home, all that stuff." And I was like, "Okay, I'm going." So I get there, and I'm like,
And they're like, "Psych."
2 minutes away. I'm 2 minutes away, and then I just start bawling my eyes out, and I'm just crying because
Were you cutting onions in the car?
no, I have had a really hard year. Okay, and it's been really
Oh.
difficult this year for me. And so just the idea that this group of guys, one of the guys was thinking of me, it just hit me, and it made me just really feel like, what? And so I pulled up there. I called a neighbor who lived nearby, and I was like, "Are you inside too?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Can you come outside, please?" So he comes outside, and I'm like, I'm a little emotional because it's just been a heck of a year, and someone thinking of me just out of the blue. It just felt really nice. I was like, I just need to kind of let some of it out right now because I don't look like a fool when I go into Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right.
Okay.
In the manly
Yeah.
place.
And so, so he came out. I'm out there. I'm like, okay. I was like, all right. And I get it, and it's fine, but it was really cool. And so that's why I thought I was going to be late, maybe even not show up, was because there were just a lot of guys there. It was cool to be thought of, people talking to me and having adult conversations and talking about all kinds of things. So it was just.
It feels so good. It feels so good to have conversations with adults.
Right.
Sometimes my kid just be stressing me out.
Yeah. I'm like, especially if I don't have to put so much in. And I get it. Introverts, it's a challenge, right? They can only put so much out before they're just like, okay, I'm shutting off. And for me, it's the opposite, right? Like I need people. I need to be around people to get energized and feel that. So for someone to think of me. Anyway, guys, it was an emotional high for me today. And I was just like, I can't believe it. I swear. I was like.
So yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it really was.
I know that you don't like talking about your day, so it's good that you actually.
Yeah. But that was real. I was like, and I'm still on I'm still on the high about it and stuff. But I was just like, man,
like, we're doing this next Thursday. We're doing this again next Wednesday.
I was like, don't put more. You know what I mean? Don't make it more too big or however you want to say that. But I will say,
you need to schedule a time, maybe once a month, go out with the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wish it was that easy.
Not during Monday or Wednesday, but other than
yeah. And I had, and I told them, I was like, I don't think I'm going to be on my show tonight, guys. And they're like, why? And I was like, because y'all asked me to come out and I wanted to hang out with y'all. And they were all like, huh? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, dude. And so
they're like, we only have permission till 8:30.
we're leaving anyway. So what are you talking about?
Okay, let me catch up on some of these comments. Mama Jer says, I'll have to get Gabby to check that out for all of her TikToks.
Oh, yep.
Lowell says, this is more motivation to live off the grid, praying for a wife with no social media.
Good luck with
those
that.
Are a diamond. Those are
they may not
needle in a haystack.
They may be in the Amazon. You may not Amazon, the Amazon.
Well, and what do you consider social media? Because most of the college level age that I've spoken to in the last 2 years, they don't do Facebook, but Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, they do.
I think everything is social.
Excuse me.
Lowell says, also, I see you, Jamie, sliding in that little hood song. What were you singing?
What was I singing?
Lowell, he don't even know what he was singing.
Yeah, I know.
Put that 60 cents in your piggy bank. Maybe you can use a chump change later.
Maybe.
Lowell says, Sandy has that just because you talking don't mean I'm listening face. Just kidding. Allegedly, but that happened to me the other day, Lowell. You missed it.
I'm medicated.
Sandy was like,
I know. I was like, what are we talking about?
So
let's talk about. Go ahead, Jamie. Do you have something?
I was just gonna say, did you see that post I put up on Monday night after the show was over? There was a woman who was trying to give a news thing, and she was like, there was a bomb threat into the Home Depot.
Oh, yes,
I was going to the bathroom and say, I'm about to drop some bombs.
That guy was my friend TV. She always does that.
As she's reading that part, she's like, I just realized with this. And she looks to the guy who's just tearing up. He can't even control himself. And she's like, you made me read this. So I get it now. But they're both crying. And I was like, this is Sandy and I on tonight's episode. And you can see, it was funny.
Can I tell you
a
little mistake I made today, just real quick before we move on?
Yeah.
So the beginning of the month, Alex calls me. He's having a milestone birthday. He's turning 21 on the 23rd of November. He's like, Mom, where are we going for dinner? And I'm like, dude, you just name it. We'll be there. Y'all know that my phone does not have a calendar app. It's so weird. It doesn't come with one. Anyway, so I scheduled some things around on his birthday. And then he's like, Mom, what time are we going to Dirk's? And I'm like, for what? He's like, Mom, he's like, Mama, it's my birthday. And I'm like, oh, shit. My bad.
World's okayest mom.
Oh, gosh. And I'm like, yes. And then the funny thing is 10 years ago, I had an okay moment where I dropped my kids off an hour early at school. Don't ask me why.
Oh my
anyway,
goodness.
So he was a little.
I felt so sorry for that little kid.
He was a little perturbed, wasn't he?
He was like, Mama, how you gonna forget that? He said, I've been looking forward to this day. And I'm like, oh.
You know what? He sure what? He skipped lunch. He ate a light supper or whatever. He was like, I'm gonna eat good tonight.
My mama's paying for it.
He was like, I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. I'm not even worrying about tonight.
No. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, let's reschedule. Luckily, my kids are forgiving. They
have to be.
Well, they kind of have to be, right?
They have to adapt.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
I remember on my 21st birthday, my wallet got stolen. So
it's
I
not
don't
funny.
drink.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not
luckily
funny.
I don't drink. But if I did, it would have been a very bad day.
That would have been a bad day. Did
Joe,
your mama forget your birthday?
Hold on, Joe. They made wallets back then.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're done with that. We are done with that.
His laugh was great. Oh my god.
So I think something happened. His internet froze again or
He
something.
froze
because
again, like he did on Monday.
Oh,
Let me catch up on some of these comments. Lowell says, "I got 5 on it," is what I heard.
Oh,
Jamie.
that's right.
you got
That
it.
is a
You
hood
got
rat
it.
song.
Jamie, did you ever call Evan and Joe and congrats on Jet's grade?
Yes, I talked to Evan earlier today.
Nice.
Sandy was like, I blocked out that day because it was rough and a lot of work. Don't make me relive it. It was a lot of work.
Oh,
It was-
sipping on some scissor.
Hey, and that's because I'm sober. You can imagine if I was. Tim said, Mama has moved on. I sure have. I took Evan to Vegas for his 21st. Only the best time. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Y'all are
dogs get steaks. Why wouldn't her son go to Vegas for his
Right?
21st?
I'm still confused about the feet. Anita, we'll talk later.
We'll talk later. We have to take that one offline. But get your phone ready.
We need to have an after show again so we can talk about some of the stuff we can't talk about here.
My goodness.
That way
True
Anita can get that.
That is true. That is true. So
All right, Joe. Sorry. Now go.
no, you're good. So we're gonna talk about something that we heard about Texas Tech, and it's kind of grinding our gears.
Yes.
Sandy, go ahead.
Okay. So y'all know I was at the game, right?
Mhm.
And the Big 12 refs had 5 very freaking questionable calls. And we're going to go down this list because the reason that this started was because they are not going to allow the radio broadcasters, the local radio broadcasters to call the game or to I don't know what the word is.
To broadcast the next
To
game.
broadcast the next game. And so it's horse manure. Let me try to keep it clean here. And just let me tell you what happened. Okay. So bad call number 1, they called an interception. Donovan throws to Travis. Travis catches the ball, falls on his back. The ball hits the ground and not hits the ground. The ball bounces out of his arms. And
Another gets it.
no, the Iowa player gets it. And so they don't review it. Clearly his back was on the ground. They don't review it. Iowa gets the ball. They go down and score. And so, of course, they replay it on the Jumbotron. And I mean, everybody's booing. Y'all, I've got this little 10th grader, 11th grader next to me. And he's like, boo, Ohio. I'm like, it's Iowa, bro.
It's Iowa, bro.
Anyway, this kid was a riot. He was a mess. He's gonna go to pre-med school. And I'm like, don't say that you came to the Ohio game because we don't play Ohio. Anyway, next call. The Iowa tight end fumbles the ball. Tech recovers it. They review it. They review that play, and then they call it an incomplete. And it was not. It was not. Okay?
Okay.
And so right before halftime, Tech was called for pass interference on an uncatchable. Y'all have seen those calls where they are uncatchable. The guy's just kind of running behind him. They called a pass interference. He couldn't have caught it. There was just absolutely no way that he could have caught that.
Yeah. That's number 3.
Okay. The next
4.
one, Iowa threw the ball and Tech's cornerback rips the ball from the receiver as they were going to go to the ground. So, they like dogpile. And so they're pulling the guys off. Tech clearly has it. The ref just says it's Iowa's ball. Without they hadn't even pulled everybody off, and he's already saying Iowa has the ball. And you're like, what? I mean, I'm cussing at this point. I'm like, oh, we were so mad. Anyway, okay. And then the final one. Iowa State was on their way to score. Tech intercepted the pass at the goal line, and they called it an incomplete pass. And in the meantime,
So what did the announcers do, Sandy?
the sports announcers are actually calling all of these Big 12 refs out by name, and they're saying this is ridiculous. They're not cussing, but they are exactly telling what everybody feels, how everybody feels. I mean, because and what's so funny is if you go back to, I can't remember what game, they're interviewing a player, and then there's a guy, he's kind of being belligerent, he's been drinking, but he's like, the refs tried to cheat us, but we still won. That's exactly how I felt after this game. It was awful. It was pathetic, and I would have totally donated to Tech had someone called those Big 12 people out so that they could pay the fines. And it's bullshit that we can't call them out. It's upsetting that you can't call them out. Oh, and also too, apparently one of the kids, the student section, threw out a water bottle, and so they
kicked
made
the whole section.
2 sections clear out. But
What?
okay, yes. So, but typically the refs are like, unsportsmanlike, got to get it to, they'll give an announcer and say, hey, y'all are unruly, y'all need to calm down or whatever. Never did. Went out and cleared. So what did these kids do? Some of them ran and were exactly right behind Iowa, but most of them got taken, as told to leave.
Wow.
This was a ridiculous game. I was so mad at the calls.
Sounds like it.
Anyway,
And Sandy was there.
I was there.
You were there.
She was there in person.
You're right there on the 6-2 yard line, huh?
Yeah, so I
and
think
in
the reason that they were suspended, so they've been suspended a game. I think the reason that they were suspended is because they called him out by name. This referee's name is this. This referee's name is
Yes.
So there's like 5 referees, umpires, whatever, on the field, and they called him out straight and said, "Hey, you guys are not doing your job right." And so it's kind of a big deal.
It's upsetting because they didn't say anything bad. They just called what you saw. It was what it was. They were exactly saying, this is awful. You shouldn't have called this. Why didn't you review this? It was just things that should have been done. Why would you review this but not review this? It wasn't anything that was like
so there was like no consistency, and so they were just calling that out.
Yeah.
But those guys have been calling the games for years, and for them to miss a game like this is kind of crazy to me, because I listen to it on the radio sometimes, and I'm just like, I've stopped watching Tech football because it just gets me so angry, and I'm just like,
yeah. No, I'm the same way. Like I said, we hadn't bought season tickets since the Wells came in. We just have kind of lost our passion for it, but we were fired up for old Jerry Maguire, but he wasn't down there. He was up in the booth. Let me catch up on some of these comments real quick. Dustin Lowell says, please don't have a foot fundraiser.
Don't worry, we won't.
Filthy cheater. Exactly how I felt. That kid needs to retake the ACT test. He didn't know from Iowa, from Ohio. It was so funny. Y'all lost me now. Go sports team. I know, right?
Sorry.
Oh, look. The refs suck. Didn't they, John?
Mm-hmm. And they took Jamie's pets with them, too.
I know.
Take them. I'm okay.
CBJ says, y'all should set up and do live commentary during the game. I wish I could keep up with it. I really do. I just like what happened?
You don't need to keep up too much with it. You just need to be there and say stuff.
Joanne, don't be girl. That's like baptizing a cat. Don't be telling me to simmer down. Chill, we went from just Danny talking shit. I get so frustrated when it's not fair. When it's not fair, whether it would have been their side.
I'm with you, Sandy. I'm with you. Things should be fair. I agree with you.
And then like 2 other things that grind my gears.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Sandy's got some grind gears.
I have a list.
It's the Sandy segment now, everyone.
Thank you. Another world that upset me. Do y'all ever get those emails that say your package
All the
has
time.
been shipped? And like me, my little heart goes pitter patter because I'm like,
Right?
what did I
Yes,
order?
yes. Like I got it today saying it's going to be here Friday. I'm like,
No. So I open my email up. It says a label has been created.
oh, I hate those.
So it hasn't been shipped.
It hasn't
And
even.
it's just
That's,
sitting there.
That's a lie. The
Right.
label.
Oh.
They just created it in the system.
I got
Yeah.
3 that are just label created from 2 months ago. What should I do about it?
Right. Oh, the Jet.
Right, Congress.
The Jet got his first taste of this. He's like, Dad, I ordered this and it says that it's shipped, but when I check the tracking, there's no information. I was like, because
Ship doesn't always mean it's
it
actually
actually
shipped.
hasn't shipped yet. It's like they create a label first.
Supply chain.
He's
Like,
just
don't send me that. Don't send me that email at all.
He's like, what?
I thought on some of them you can actually go in and you can actually uncheck that in your settings. So if it's like USPS, for example, I think you can go in and when you go under your settings, you can actually tell it not to let you know when the shipping label's created
Right.
and other things, but you got to go check mark them all.
So
Okay.
on this particular computer right here, it
The
was supposed to be
solitaire?
here. It was supposed to be here on Friday, and I got it today. So I was setting it up.
Oh, you got it. days
That's why it's
ahead.
up.
Yeah. So it's a new computer. It's a Windows computer because
Oh my
I have are
gosh.
Macs here. So I needed to have a Windows computer for work.
So you could play.
Age of Empires.
Galaga.
Oh, shut up, Joe. Are you serious?
Age of Empires.
Why didn't
4
you tell
is
me
out.
this?
I thought. Well, you're all over Halo, so
Still.
so Age of Empires 4
This
is out.
OG stuff we're talking
Yeah.
about. You should be
Dude,
on Halo
it's
too.
so much fun. It's so much fun. It's
I
really
wish I
annoying.
could slap you right now. Sandy, next time. Next time you see him, you just give him one to
Oh,
me.
okay. Yeah, that's what you said.
That'll be next week, Thursday at 12 o'clock. Well, it's usually late, so probably 1
Right,
o'clock,
right,
but
sorry.
still, I got you.
Okay, sorry, Sadie. Keep going with
Okay.
your grinds your gears.
So my next grind my gears. Today I attempted to log into an account. I hadn't logged in for a little bit. It says your password is incorrect. And I'm like, dang, I only use 5 different ones. So why is it not this one? Anyway, so I had to go change my password. And it says, please do not use the last password.
Hate when that
trucker,
happens.
like,
Hate that.
how do you know this was the last one if that's what I just entered and you're telling me it's incorrect? That grinds my gear. I was mad today.
I
They
hear
were
you,
all very
Sandy.
first world problems, but still.
Miss Pineapples, can I change my password to password?
Oh my gosh. Someone
Like the
asked me
1, 2,
that
3 on it.
recently, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I had to tell her, I was like, "You know, you just triggered me, right? Like, you cannot ask someone in IT
This
to change your
grinds
password
his gears.
to password." We did this just a couple weeks ago, so I'm gonna stop right there.
Wait, that was his trigger button. Hold on, let me read.
So my favorites, though, when it comes to passwords are like, what's your password? Oh, it's on the screen right there on the sticky pad. Oh, okay. Oh,
No one would ever guess that. No one would ever look there.
that's secure. I see. I'm glad. Is that your banking password too?
Have you seen the ones where they're like, if you look at the hint actually will tell you the password too, and you're like, why? Why?
No, or
Nope.
the password is incorrect because that way it says, "Oh, that's what my password is. Your password is incorrect."
Incorrect.
Really starting. This is really like.
Keep going, Sandy. Keep going.
Let's not
That's
just
all
go
I
through the
have.
comments.
Okay, my last
Oh.
one. My last one
Oh.
is people that don't get their mail. So I was accused yesterday of changing an address. She didn't get her bill. I said, "But you got last month's bill." She said, "Yes, but maybe the address was changed this month."
I'm sorry.
No, ma'am.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
have time to be changing your address so that you won't get a bill.
You know, I understand like the psychotic or the paranoid type of responses and stuff, but I'm like, can we keep it in the realm of possibility?
Right?
Like,
Just say that my mailbox
I
was
get
open
some,
and
I
it
get some
flew out.
tickets. Yeah, I'll get a ticket every now and then. They were like, this one woman, she was like, you did this and da da da, and I'll be like, pardon me, what did I do? And when I got on the phone with her, she was like, you went in and you changed this and you did it. I'm like, I don't even know who you are.
Who are you, B?
And so, and then, oh, anyway.
You're the one that changed password to password, aren't you?
Right. Okay, hold on. Let me read these real quick. Lowell says the trigger phrase is simmer down. We'll make sure not to use it.
Simmer down now. Simmer down now.
This sidelines reporter was saying go Brandon instead of calling the game. They should have. They would have had a reason to be fined. From a retail person, create the label equals the shipping process has started. They paid for your label. When the carrier scans it, it hits the road.
Right. That I had to explain that to the jet, and he was not happy about it.
Right.
Because he'd already sent the strongly worded email.
Totally got that from you. Oh, no.
Love, I love Oregon Trail. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, there's a new one on the iPhone. Have you got that one, Sandy?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need it. Everybody calm down. CPJ
That
says,
right
I
there
can get
gets me.
labels on Saturday and don't hand off to a carrier until Monday.
I hate that.
I just
too.
don't
That's
want to
why I'm
know
with you,
about it.
Sandy.
I don't
want to
know
know either.
I'm good.
I want to know
with
when it's in transit. That's when I want to know.
Hit me with the tracking number.
Yeah. And if it
that's
takes a little bit longer, that's fine. I just want to know when it's in transit.
Yeah. CPJ, retail hurts my soul. I ain't built for it. Not for work.
No, that was
Joe.
Dustin. Oh, he was saying CPJ. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then draw sap.
Drosap.
What's
I don't
that?
get it.
Drosap.
Drosap.
It's the post office.
Gossip.
It's the post office. Yeah.
It's the post office.
Dro-
Okay, my
There's a
turn?
draw sap.
Password backwards.
Oh, that's pretty good. I want my
That is
password to
pretty
be draw sap. No
All
one
right,
would ever
can I-
guess that, Tim. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's okay. So here, I want to we don't have much time, but I do want to talk about a few things real quick.
We'll allow you to speak.
Mine are going to be more in the entertainment realm, right? So really excited because this week Halo Infinite dropped, and it's free for the multiplayer, and I absolutely love Halo. It's one of my favorite video games because it's one of the video games I ever got to play, or I got to play with Joe, with JD, with a bunch of friends. We just all crowd up into the room that Joe's in right now, actually. We'd all crowd up in there, and we had a computer off to the side, and this is when we had split screens, and we'd all just wait for a game. We'd wait like 20 minutes to play a game. And what's up, Jacob? And we would sit there, and Joe would be at the computer just clicking and getting into the room, and we just wait and play. And it was so much fun. But so anyway, the new one dropped. I was able to play it. It's weird. It's like smooth, and it's nice. But you can hear the chickens in the background.
Who is
and that
this guy?
Oh my god.
Whoa! This is so crazy. I just mentioned Halo for the first time, Trey, and you just showed up. That is so crazy. So what?
Do you think he forgot his password to his computer or his Facebook account? I think
His
he may
Facebook
have.
account.
Who
Wow,
even is he?
we haven't
Yeah.
seen him in like forever.
Wow, that is
Jeez.
crazy.
And I have
Write
a new
this-
and I have a new beatbox.
Let's write
left.
this day down here.
I know, right? November 17th,
Right here.
2021.
17.
Jeez, make sure to watch
Jacob
that off.
loves
with me.
Halo.
Jacob, we need to make sure we play it together. So so it's free.
Kayla Marie.
What's up,
Fisher.
Kayla? Welcome back. You make sure to
We'll
catch
have-
us on the replay after we're done here, okay?
Everybody up in here.
For real though.
Oh, wow.
I sense a disturbance in the force. It's just indigestion, Trey.
It's those wings I ate earlier.
He
so-
had wings
But
earlier.
anyway, so I was really excited because Halo had their 20th anniversary on Tuesday. They dropped the game out for free multiplayer, which is all I really ever play.
Right.
And I'll spend hours and hours and years on this game. So I was really happy to get started on Tuesday. No, actually, I fell asleep.
He was so happy to get
I was-
started. He fell
It's
asleep.
a really good started.
I sat on the couch and I was ready to play, but I was just like, go
Oh, yeah,
sleep.
because you have to wait for it to download.
Or no,
right?
Monday, not Tuesday, Monday. So after the show, I went upstairs and I was ready to play, but I just no. So I played last night though, and I'm going to play again here tonight. Hopefully, Trey is going to stay up with me, and we're going to play tonight.
Nice.
So anyway,
Oh.
that go
Never
ahead.
mind. I was about to say the jet, but he's about to go to bed, so.
Everybody in the club.
We'll
getting
make sure this
solo.
weekend.
Next week, though, he's going to be home pretty much
Oh,
the
that's
whole
right.
time. So.
I need to see if I can take my Xbox with me to Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm really wanting to catch a new Xbox. I want the campaign.
So Halo works on the Xbox One and the Xbox Series. The Series is the newest one.
Right.
The one is the previous gen.
And they're gonna
and
play
I
it on
have
the
the
computer
one.
too, right? They're gonna put
Oh
it
yeah,
on-
yeah. So you can also play it on the PC. So Jacob, if you have a PC, a decent PC, you'll be able to play it on there.
He still hasn't recovered after Friday.
So for y'all who don't know,
Congratulations
Jacob
again.
yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Congratulations again for Labor 12 releasing their newest album, Monsters, and they had a live concert on Friday that Sandy attended.
And I'm almost recovered. My voice is back.
Oh, that's right. If you remember Monday night, she was a little. It wasn't
Monday
bad.
I was
but-
hitting puberty. Yeah. He has a Halo 5 edition Xbox One.
Oh, sweet. So it'll work on that one, Trey.
No,
gosh.
Jacob.
I'm not about all that. I'm all about whatever fun you have on whatever console or entertainment system you have. Then enjoy
Except for
it.
Dustin's. Come on, Dustin. A 360? Come on now.
Oh.
That's,
We should Dustin, put up your Venmo so people can start donating to your
Right.
Xbox One. Thing.
Look, June.
Oh my gosh,
Carter.
she's licking her. Stop.
Look at
Stop.
June
That's just too.
Carter.
Oh,
You need to do the bark at your dog challenge.
Oh.
Have you seen that one?
that's
These
so
dogs
cute.
are like, what? Shut up.
Like
Like Chris had sent
Oh, it's so
the
cute,
producer
Sandy.
sent me a thing. She's like, you should do this with your dogs. It's a TikTok where you play noises, and mine are just like, I'm like, are y'all deaf or something? Oh, baby.
All right, so Halo dropped. That was fun. So I'm taking the family out this weekend to go watch the new Ghostbusters movie. Isn't that exciting?
Nice.
It's pretty
Yeah.
sweet, right?
I wanna-
So the girls and I are planning either Friday night or Saturday during the day or both. We're gonna watch the first two because they've never seen them. They were like, "Aren't there three?" I'm like, "We don't talk about that one."
The third one is not. No.
Okay. It's not
Which is the one
cool.
with the girls?
Yeah.
Is it
No.
suck?
A huge.
I thought there was a.
no,
Wait, never mind.
no.
There was
So
just two.
so this
Two
one
with
is
the
the
original
real
cast.
three
The third one was with the girls.
with the ladies. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah. Anyway,
And
so
Thor.
then
Thor was in
and
it.
Thor, he was in there too.
Oh,
So,
Thor
but I'm
was
really
there?
excited about. So I'm really
What year
excited
was
about
that?
watching it. Doesn't matter. It's that bad.
Maybe I want to watch it.
So we'll tell you afterwards. Then I don't want to take up more time on the show
Really,
to talk
Sandy?
about a thing that I
Really,
don't.
Sandy.
Just because y'all don't like it, I want to watch it.
Freaking Sandy,
They
man.
download, what is it called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ghostbusters with women in it.
Don't do that.
Don't go to the hub. Don't go to that one. Never mind. I'll be out in a minute.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh.
hold on. Let me read these. I have an Xbox 360. I don't even know what
Oh.
the Xbox is. Hold on, babe.
Yeah.
Hold on. It says, congrats, Labor 12. Trey Stoneburner, thank you. Sandy, I'm coming over. June is too cute. Hey,
I
June
know.
needs a babysitter.
Oh my god.
Dustin Dave, Xbox Fund.
Yes,
Oh,
get
shoot,
that.
wanting to talk. Look at Minnie. I'll set a goal of 5K to get an up-to-date Xbox.
Yeah,
It's
need
dandy and
5K
fluffy.
though.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, Sandy Abbey. Sheesh. OF and the hub got mentioned. Lubbock is known as the hub city. What are y'all talking
That's
about?
true.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
Keep going, Jamie. Keep going.
All right, thanks. Sorry. So anyway, we're gonna watch that this weekend. So I'm excited about that. I got to watch Eternals last weekend.
Did you like it?
I really liked it. Let me tell you this. I enjoyed it. I do not like that they changed the origin story of the Eternals, but that's okay.
It has to
I'm
work
sure
for
it's
you.
going somewhere. Yeah, but I don't know why they didn't stick with the comic version. It's really weird. And yeah, so for the most part, it was a good movie. I thought it was a
I
good
thought it
movie.
was good
It's not
too.
the best. It was. There's definitely a lot more Marvel movies that were better than that.
Yeah,
but it
it's
was
a little
good.
extended. It didn't have to be
Yeah.
as long as it did.
It did.
I watched Shang-Chi the first time though. Let me tell you, that show kicks
Is
booty.
man.
Is that where you
Booty.
rearrange your house to have good
Well,
vibes?
that's
That's
feng
feng
shui.
shui.
Oh,
Close.
But it is really good. So, and Eternals, just in case you haven't watched it, it's got 2 extra endings at the end that are really set up for some fun stuff in the future. And then Yeah, so Shang-Chi was really, really, really good. Like, I can't wait to watch that again this weekend. I'm going to watch it this weekend.
I'm gonna watch
But for those of you who didn't see, the new Spider-Man trailer dropped
Spider-Man.
yesterday.
That is so crazy.
Oh my gosh, like mind-blowing, right? Like the scene. So they're bringing back Spider-Man villains from previous movies, not just the previous this guy's run as Spider-Man, but the previous two people who were Spider-Man. They're bringing back characters from both of those series of movies into this one, and so you're going to get the villains. They didn't show any of the good guys, but if there's one clip, if you see whenever Spidey's jumping towards Sandman, and if you look in the bottom right-hand corner,
spoiler alert, there's Sandman.
There looks like there's either a scorpion or lizard. It looks like I'm thinking scorpion, so it's cool. Anyway,
lizard.
It makes sense if it's lizard, but
because they already had him
cool
in the other part of the
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Yes,
Sandy.
And so he's like, "Get over here!" Sandy's like, "Nailed it."
He's like, "Haru kick." Right? Pretty good, huh? I just hate.
I'm gonna give you that one, Sandy, because I'm actually impressed right now.
You're welcome.
But so anyway, the trailer looks dope. It looks so great. I'm so excited that it's releasing in December 17th. I'm so excited that we get to see this in less than about a month from now. So it's so cool. It looks like such a great movie, right?
The Jet was already telling me. He goes, "Tickets go on sale at the end of this month, Dad. We need to get them." I'm like,
yeah. You better get them, Joe.
You better get that J-O-B, kid.
You know that thing you just ordered from Amazon?
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and return that.
Exactly. Exactly. Why don't you experience how the returns work on Amazon too? Okay. But yeah, so I can't wait for that. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be taking your kids and your families and yourselves out to go watch that too. But we'll have a show where we talk about it so you can tell us what you thought about it. But
what are we watching?
I'm
Spider-Man.
watching your dog. That's what I'm watching.
What are you doing?
Probably trying to hike up her leg. She's like, "I'm just chilling."
I was just here laying down,
Chilling
girl. I'm just seeing what was going on right here.
So let's see. Trey says, "Honest opinions only, Jamie. Lubbock is Hub City." Yeah, Google it. Lubbock is known as the Hub City.
Yep.
Google that. Don't Google Ghostbusters with the women in it.
Google women Ghostbusters. That's be weird.
Nice.
Jacob says, "I've got 12:45 p.m. tickets at lunch on Friday to see Ghostbusters." Thanks for encouraging my.
You know what,
behavior.
Jacob? Maybe if you're free on this weekend, we'll come together. Maybe you'll come on Monday and we'll talk about it. Maybe
you could totally take my spot. I'm not watching Man Spiders. Not doing.
Yes, it was Trey. It's
Feng Shui was phenomenal.
Good. Oh, so I had this idea. Oh, let me tell you, Joe. Put it back right. Put it back on the other one. So, all right, everyone. If you saw Shang-Chi and Eternals, do you think it's possible that those things that the Eternals were plugging into the Earth at the end of the movie
were USB ports?
Are the 10 rings?
Oh,
because you remember they put the little bracelets on each of them, and there were 10 of them.
But they said that at the end they said that it was old technology.
But Eternals and Celestials, like time doesn't mean anything.
True. That's very true.
So anyway, think about that. I was thinking about that during the movie, and I was like, "What if the 10 rings are like the Eternals?" Anyway.
Keep going, I was thinking about that too. I was like, "What if they are?" Crazy. Jacob says, "Go see No Time to Die."
I do want to see that one. I still want
Is
to see
that
it
a
before it gets
Christmas
out of
movie?
theater.
With
It's a James Bond movie.
No, what's that guy?
Bruce Willis.
Yes. Is that what it is?
Yes. No,
Right?
Sandy. No.
Oh, it's
But
not.
you're in the right area. You're in the right
Die
area.
Hard is a Christmas
Die
movie.
is in the title.
People think that it's not, but it is.
It's totally a Christmas movie. He's going to a Christmas party. The whole
Two
thing happens.
extra endings. That's extra. Bad joke of the day.
Thanks.
We'll allow it.
Thanks.
We'll allow it.
You win.
You know, if you let us get away with what we do, we'll certainly let you get away with that.
Okay.
No, thank you. Sean said.
No, thank you to what?
Yeah.
What was the question?
It's lizard getting punched in the head by something invisible.
That's what someone said, but I didn't see that.
Yeah. And then face palm.
Face palming Trey. O'Doyle rules.
Wait, Is
I
that
don't like
from Brooklyn
O'Doul's.
Nine-Nine?
It's like fake beer.
Oh.
I thought it was just O'Doul's. Oh,
I thought Doyle was the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, I thought it
think
was
so.
O'Doul's
I think that's
beer.
what he's talking about. Yeah.
But why is he talking about that? When did we talk about beer or Doyle?
I don't know.
Which means VFX layers were muted.
Oh, so they didn't want to show something.
Oh, okay.
So, because they didn't want to give away too much.
Look at him bringing out that that production language.
It's like,
I
wait,
love that,
I
man.
thought you were a rock star. You
For
kill those.
Dropping knowledge over here.
Put that in one of your lyrics next time, Jacob.
Right.
Then Sandy just had supportive girlfriend while her man rages on the game movie energy. I rage about everything. I'm just watching June. What a cute pupper. Thank you, Cindy. That
It's nice
comment
for the
was
people
for
who.
Eternals,
What comment?
but we already
The
passed
face?
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your dog is exploring. They are the Matrix, Jamie. Uh-oh. Freaking
Oh, that comes out next
spoiler
month
alert.
too.
That's gonna be
The
bad.
new Matrix comes out next.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Sandy
I love that we don't have
Check
like.
out.
She doesn't ever check out, Jacob.
No.
She just stops listening for a few minutes.
It's the new Bond film. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Sandy. Where did this conversation? Girl, I have no idea.
Right. All right. Final thing.
I think that's it for me. Go ahead.
No, Pineapple Project, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, guys. So yeah, really cool. So we already had
We
earlier
had our
this week.
first donation.
Yep. Well, not donation. Technically, we were. So a couple of our viewers, one of our viewers and his daughter, they make these fantastic little pineapple ornaments. Can you see that? Next to Andrew Jackson. There you go.
Oh, that would make a better dollar billa. The
So
pineapple.
anyway, his daughter made the pineapples, or anyway, between the two of them, they made these pineapples. They donated them to us so that we could raffle off or sell off however way we wanted to, in order to raise money for the Pineapple Project. They bought the first pineapple and gave us a nice crispy $20 bill right there.
Nice.
I had
$20
someone
hairs.
else $20. And then after the
Okay.
show on Monday, someone messaged me and said, "I'll take one for 25." And so isn't that
Whoa.
crazy cool?
Cool.
And they were like, "I'm going to pay for the shipping because I want to make sure that all the money that gets to this is for the Pineapple Project." So we've already sold 2 pineapples, and we've got, I didn't count them. Tim,
He
tell
said
us how many.
10. So 10
thanks.
minus 1 equals
So we've got 9 more pineapples
carry
to sell.
over.
Remainder derivatives.
Asian math.
Pythagorean.
PEMDAS.
Roy G. Biv.
And so
That's right.
we're selling these. So we're selling these pineapple ornaments so you can put on your tree or anything. And remember, guys, the money that we're raising for these items, they're going to a special cause.
Going to
It's
the
called
children.
Christmas is for Kids. And their goal is to put a Christmas present, 3 Christmas presents underneath the tree for every child in the foster care system. So we don't ever get to see the child's faces. We don't ever get to know
For
who they are,
privacy
and that's
reasons.
fine.
In the Lubbock area.
Sorry. Thank you, Joe. In the Lubbock area. And so all the money that's donated into the Pineapple Project from now until Christmas, December 21st, all that money is going to go directly into purchasing the toys so that we can fill their closet or whatever they call it with toys for the kids. Now, the kids range from 0 to 18. It's the 0 to, Sandy, remind me, 12 or
Yes.
13? I think it's the 0 to 12 or 13.
Yeah, I think so.
Those are toys. So those are going to be your traditional toys. So if you want to donate toys to us, so we pick them up in Lubbock and we'll take them there, or if you want to just donate the money, know that that's what we're going
If
to
you
buy
want
for
to
that
see
age
me
range.
and you want me to go pick up a toy, holla.
Holla. And then for the 13 to 18-year-olds, we're going to get them some gift certificates because, the older kids, let them get a chance to buy
Or
what they
gift
want.
cards.
Gift cards. Thank you. Sorry.
Mhm.
But no more than, Sandy?
15
15.
bucks.
$15 increments. So just so it'll be fair, because you don't want to get one that has the 100 on it and the other one only has 15. So just to make it fair, they say 15. And you can do like these kids love Starbucks, iTunes, just electronic stuff that your kids would like.
Best Buy.
Don't be trying to buy no
Stuff.
puzzle for no 18-year-old.
Because they ain't gonna have it. They ain't gonna have it.
Yeah, so we've got these. We haven't really quite put a price on these. You see the Venmo, so if you just want to open up your Venmo apps right now, you can just open it up, hit on there, and make sure that when you type in at the Pineapple Project, that it's project singular, not
That it
project
has
plural.
This logo
projects.
right here.
Yes.
This here.
So weird doing this. Last year, guys, we raised about $1,500 plus.
Look at this.
What?
Jacob
Freaking love
said
you,
he
man.
just did it. Thank you so much, Jacob. I
That
appreciate
Jacob.
that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Jacob.
And so, again, we're just going to be mentioning this as we get up to Christmas. You know, if you got a couple bucks, if you got more, throw it in there. All of it. We want to just make sure we get plenty of toys for the kids in Lubbock.
Make sure you donate all of your lawsuit proceeds too.
All
The Venmo
65 cents of it.
Yeah. Remember, if you win something on the TikTok, if you get some money,
half
on the
and half
TikTok.
to the Pineapple Project.
And then, Sandy,
Also-
you've got. Go ahead.
Yes, I just want to remind you guys. Some people are crazy and like to run or walk for a cause, and so the Pineapple Project, December 18th, it's happening. So, $15 gift card. That's going to be for our older kiddos, and you guys will get a shirt for it. So
I'm going to wear my pineapple shirt from last year next week, so we can.
awesome!
So you can get an idea. Okay.
That's it.
Sean said like Jamie.
I
Oh,
like
and
you
also
too.
I'm raffling off my serial
Oh yeah,
card.
other way.
My
right.
serial killer, not mine, but I had one made, just like this one.
Yeah.
Jacob
so
would like us to know your laughs and smiles make my day, but I don't run for anything. You can walk, Jake. You can walk. You can
You can
crawl.
walk with
you
Joe.
can ride your scooter.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm riding my skateboard.
That's what I meant, scooter.
You remember what
I mean,
happened last time you did that?
No. It's
Okay,
been,
okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just
I'm good.
saying.
I'm good.
You were pretty lucky last time. So-
No.
You know, when I think about it right now, all I keep thinking about is Wile E. Coyote. Sorry, Joe.
I'm gonna try to have a prize for our fastest runner and fastest walker.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's gonna be a surprise because
I'll be there in spirit. I'll be there.
All
in
I have to
spirit.
say is make sure that you go to the bathroom before you do this, okay?
Yes.
We don't want to eat any of those things.
Oh my gosh! Were we talking about the pooper last time?
It's just a 5K fun run.
There
There
was
is
a woman who
no
pooped her pants
reason.
and just was like, "I'm just going."
There is no reason
Just gonna finish it.
to poo yourself. Do not.
She
You know
pooped
what?
herself.
Do not poo yourself around.
How did
me.
it not fall out? Like were her pants just
They were
holding
so
tight?
tight.
She must eat a lot of fiber. Or
We
something,
don't.
huh?
I thought we didn't like to talk about this stuff. and look
Apparently,
what we-
Jamie wants to dissect
Yeah,
the
he
sheets.
wants to like keep going on.
I'm
Joe,
sorry,
you
I'm
and
sorry.
Wheels are not so lucky. Joe, take a nap.
Yeah.
I've been trying to, but we keep.
You know
going
what?
over the
Joe should take a
time.
nap, and then someone should roll Joe through the 5K.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be awesome. That
What
is-
about
I would
a
be
prize
so
for
down
the
for that.
fastest sitter? It takes as
Like
long
musical
as you
chairs
take.
or something?
CBJ says, "How long does it take?" It takes as long as you take.
Maybe CBJ's like, can I just sign up for like 5 minutes and see what happens in that time? And
You
maybe,
totally
you know,
can.
maybe
$15. You
that's the
can do
thing.
whatever. You can just not even go. Just donate your 15.
All right, everyone. We love you. I thank you all for hanging out with us.
Yes. thank you
Make
so
some notes
much.
about what you're doing this weekend so you can come and share with us next week. But we will have our guest who was supposed to come on tonight. He will be back. I'm really excited about sharing him, but I'm not going to reveal who they are yet. But
Equals
just know-
man spider shows, not our guests.
just know that their art
We
took
love you,
them
Jacob.
away from coming on. And so that's all I'm going to say there. But
His
they are
job
coming
took
back.
him.
His job took him, not the aliens. But anyway, sorry. Let me just cue up the.
Yeah, you ready?
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, everyone. We love you. Thanks again. Remember the Pineapple Project, and as usual,
Remember to be kind and rewind.
look for and meet new friends.
You
filthy,
Filthy
animals.
animals. Good night, everybody.
night.
Good night, everyone. Love y'all. Have a great weekend.
Toodles.